Hey guys.
Ready? I'm gonna flip it.
No, don't. It's already going. We're recording already. Anna.
Hey, how about you get your phone and play the Marvel intro music? Just
We'll get copyrighted. We'll just. That's
wow.
the intro.
Marvel.
So we're talking about Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. If you don't want to be spoiled, click off right now, because that's gonna happen. Just like the entire movie of Doctor Strange, season 2, Fortnite. He's in Fortnite. So let's start this off with a banger. What did you think?
I thought for the most part it's a pretty good movie.
That's good. I would honestly say, out of all the Marvel movies they've put out so far, I'd say Doctor Strange is probably one of their best. No!
Sorry, I had to let the cat out of the bag, but yes, it is.
So you were telling me in private that you liked it, but there were problems with it. Which
yes,
I do agree.
there were a few things. So
I agree. I do think there's problems with it. There's problems with everything, but
yeah.
But for the most part, I liked it. I would honestly say more than No Way Home. I would honestly say I liked it more than No Way Home. Just because the rumors online of people saying that it was going to be a horror movie,
Yes.
and they were kind of right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the closest we'll get to a Marvel horror movie.
Yeah.
And I think that's mainly due because we've got a new director. I already forgot his name.
Sam
Raimi, yeah.
That's fair.
Who also made his first movie, Evil Dead, with Bruce Campbell, hottest man alive. Have you seen that man? Man is chiseled.
I've seen him. I know, yeah.
But I think that's
great.
also kind of why they kind of went for a more, graphic. A little more graphic. A
little more graphic, like a cut in half graphic, the shield.
Maybe a little mind-blowing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'd go for some string cheese right about now.
Yeah, left him speechless.
Oh man, but let's go ahead and get into this. What were some problems you had with it?
Okay, so my first issue is I honestly feel like the Illuminati was really cool. Love the characters.
Right.
But I feel like they could have used them a little better. They kind of died off pretty quick, especially my man John Krasinski.
Yeah.
That man, he's like the smartest man alive. Reed Richards gets bodied in the next scene. Just stretching his arms. So I feel like it would have been better if they, because I'm okay if they all died, because I understand they're not the actual ones, but
yeah.
I feel like it would have been better if that whole escape scene when they were trying to escape Wanda, when they were trapped in the Illuminati place, they were spread out and the Illuminati was helping them escape, through the tunnels and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But then that one part in the tunnels where it's Strange, America, and Christine were all looking back and just waiting. Instead, they should have ran ahead, and then 2 of the Illuminati members stayed back.
Yeah.
And then got killed during a little fight. Or,
I think
or
okay.
something.
Here's what I honestly believe. I think you're onto something. I think where they kill Black Bolt and John Krasinski, I think they should have just left that there, where they died, because I thought that was kind of one of those oh man, we're up against something completely different. But I think Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel should have done what you were saying, follow them into the tunnel.
Yeah.
I think that would have worked a
Because
lot better.
I understand they were doing the shock deaths, but I feel like it.
Yeah.
I feel like if the Black Bolt one was probably the worst of them all, just how it just caves in.
Can we just
oh my
talk about that
gosh.
for a second? That scene alone, that was the first time I have ever gone into a Marvel movie and my jaw has physically dropped
Yeah.
out of just like, oh, this is a different Marvel movie.
Yeah, no, it was like the only other time that kind of really happened was probably like Infinity War when like Thanos snapped, and that was like the first time I saw it, and like jaw dropped and like everyone flew away. But this is the other time where it's just like, oh,
Yeah, because I mean,
bodied.
in Endgame, they could have just shown Thanos getting decapitated by Thor. Not so. They freaking
Yeah.
just full blown head exploded and caved in.
Yeah.
But like, man. But I love that scene. I don't know why, because I think that's like a turning point right there for Marvel movies.
Yeah.
About like how graphic they can get. I think that right there is their turning point. That was like their, if people like this, maybe we'll start doing more of it, which might lead into like an actual Deadpool pull in, and then doing actual stuff with like X-Men and Fantastic Four, which they'll probably bring John Krasinski back.
Yeah, I feel like he's like officially casted.
Yeah, I think that moment he's like officially casted. Like he's stuck. He's stuck as Reed Richards.
Oh, speaking of Deadpool, I was kind of thinking it was a little bit of a wasted opportunity because I the main thing is, if he wasn't in the story, that was fine. But I was thinking maybe like a post-credit scene or something because they said when they like acquired Fox, they're gonna like redo the X-Men and all that stuff, but they're gonna keep Deadpool. So I was thinking with this movie, he would like kind of just pop in and then like fall into the normal Marvel universe, and then that's how he got there. So they can keep the first two movies and then continue him or his stuff. But then they kind of put it on hold or like didn't do it. So I don't know. There could be another way, but it was just like a
Well, I don't think they should have pulled Deadpool in to this one, but I think they'll probably pull him into one of these next few movies.
Yeah, cause like I didn't mean like I wanted him like in the story and like affecting it. I just mean like a post credit scene where like he just
kind of appears.
In. Yeah.
But I guess let's just kind of start at the beginning of the movie. I gotta remember what happened. So it was
the wedding at first.
No, it was the dream sequence the technical other universe, whatever. I like that. Yeah. I like that they did that. Like every dream isn't just like a dream; it's your like your other universe.
Yeah.
Which I like that.
I also like how you just open the movie and just bam, you're thrown in, and you're just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So, but
like
no, it was
which Doctor Strange is this?
Yeah.
Who is this? This isn't our Doctor Strange.
So.
They should have done more with America.
She was kind of like the MacGuffin of the film.
She really was. Like she didn't really do much. She was just kind of there and just said things and had a power.
Yeah, it's like I understand she's the thing you gotta fight
over,
over, but she was just kind of like the.
She's like the DeLorean of Back to the Future.
Yeah,
it serves one purpose.
Like the only time I was sitting there, like, oh, that's interesting, was when, like, you found out about her backstory about like her mother's.
Yeah.
That was like the thing where it's like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Which I mean, I guess they will follow that up with the Miss Marvel movie.
Yeah, but it was just kind of like. She was just kind of like I do the witty comebacks and all that stuff kind of throughout the whole movie, where it's like she had a fine personality and all that stuff. I liked her. She just needed to do more.
She did need more.
So.
Her power's cool.
Yes.
Like that is like, first of all, kudos to the special effects people. Yeah. Kudos to them, because just everything in the movie was great and fantastic. Well, they got the fight with the big I forgot his name, the squid thing.
Yeah,
with the big eye.
I don't know what that is.
I remember like people were talking about it, like I don't know, when like What If came out, like they were talking about him. I don't remember like what for, but they were talking about him, like how he's kind of important, but they killed him. So
eyeball
it's just
out.
Yeah. But I do like the fact that we kind of get our first introduction. What I don't like is, well, first of all, let me say what I do like is the fact that they actually clarified and kind of fixed a problem with Spider-Man No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
because they were talking about Spider-Man, but they never said Peter Parker. They just
Yeah.
said Spider-Man, which I mean, I guess still it kind of fixes it
Yeah.
of just that nobody knows who Peter Parker is, period.
Yeah.
Which they kind of fix that. I like that because I was also confused about that.
Fix it?
Huh?
Yeah.
They fix it like they fix.
Well, there were people who were like, he's Doctor Strange. Won't he forget about Spider-Man and like Peter Parker? And they were like, yeah, but he's still gonna know who Spider-Man is. Just the whole movie was about him forgetting who Peter Parker was, which they kind of bricked on that, and it kind of fixed it.
Oh yeah, what was kind of surprising for me is I thought this movie was going to play out because of the events of
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Spider-Man No Way
Whoa.
Home. I thought it was
Oops.
going to be a whole thing to
Yeah.
where since they broke the multiverse, it's still unstable, so then it keeps like creeping through, and then that's how like
Yeah.
America showed up or something like that. But
I
instead,
would've
she
liked
just
that.
traveled into it, which is like okay.
I mean, I guess still works. I
Yeah.
still like it, but like I think they should have expanded more on that
Yeah.
cracked multiverse.
Also,
idea.
the other thing I was gonna say, I felt like this movie was too short. Like
Really?
yeah, I really did, because I feel like there was more moments where they could have used the room to breathe, because I felt like it went pretty fast, like right at the start. Just oh, there's America, Wanda, let's go talk to her, and oh, she's attacking, oh, she's evil. Okay, jump, Illuminati, they're dead, and then find the book, and then the book is destroyed, or like the
Yeah.
good book or whatever.
That
I
would-
felt like that was just fast.
it was fast. I'd honestly say the just the scene where Strange goes and visits Wanda just to be like, hey, have you ever heard of the multiverse? And then it's like 10 minutes later, oh, guess what? I'm evil.
Yeah,
It's like, what? That was so short. Why we didn't even get any like I think it should have been like Wanda should have been helping him. And then
Yes.
she turns and realizes, "Oh, wait. I can use this America girl to go see my kids
yeah,
and actually be with them." I think that would have been better instead of it just being like, "Oh, you need help getting this girl back to her universe?" Psych, I actually want her.
yeah.
What? It's like, what? What? We just found out that like you're here.
Yeah, like I feel like that would cause like some complications with the movie, because like Wanda did send like the demons or whatever and all that stuff. The monster
Yeah.
at the beginning that chased him, she did send that, but
Yeah.
I feel like they could have.
Well, I think they
Done
could
it
have
better.
they could have fixed it by just saying the monsters wanted her power. And then that would have tied in
Yeah.
with Wanda wanting her power, and then they would have called her a monster, like the ones that were after her. I
Yeah.
think that would have made a bit more sense.
I also feel like they could have done it in a way to where Scarlet Witch meets up with that evil Doctor Strange.
Yes.
And then like she doesn't have the Darkhold, like she lost the Darkhold or something like that somewhere in the movie. And she
Mhm.
meets up with that evil Doctor Strange, and he's like, "Hey, I can use this for like anything I want. I can even go back to like see Christine and all that stuff."
Yeah.
And then she just instead turns on him and then takes it for herself,
Right.
and then realizes she can use it to get America's power, and then go into the whole Illuminati scene.
That was
after
another
that.
thing. I think they should have expanded a little more on Evil Strange.
Yeah, I felt like he was also kind of just underdeveloped. Just
Mhm.
oh, there's another one, and
Yeah.
another one, and another one.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them.
But I do like the idea of Zombie Strange.
Yes, that was cool.
That was awesome. And like his cape is just souls of the damned.
Yeah,
Like that whole scene was awesome.
the only like little thing I had a problem with that was the souls of the damned is like attacking him because he's using a dead body when he's not supposed to.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Like I know, I mean like that part makes sense, but
Yeah.
I mean after that, where then Christine's like, "You can just control him," he's like, "Oh my gosh, I can," and then he just controls him. I'm sitting there, was like that, like, don't get me, it was like just a little like oh okay, but at the same time he's Doctor Strange, so it doesn't bother me too much. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
like a little thing, but at the same time, it really doesn't affect the movie. It just looks cool.
I think that was like I do like that, but I think to kind of put more on that. Like, I do like the idea of like him controlling them, but it was just kind of like, I think that was this moment where he was like, "Oh wait, I'm not just a doctor. I'm also a freaking wizard
Yeah.
that can
Yeah.
control these things." It's just kind of like, "Oh, light bulb, ding!" Like, "Oh hey,
Yeah.
wait, I'm gonna use these guys."
Yeah.
But I just like I don't really have too many complaints about that.
Yeah, no, like it was just like a small thing, but it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
My thing. It's just like a tiny thing.
Mhm.
So okay, now for the meat. Okay,
You lead in.
the end of the movie.
Ooh, okay. Rushed. I thought it was rushed,
I also agree.
but I still liked it. That's not me saying I didn't dislike it. I still liked it. It just seemed rushed. Like they
Yeah.
could have done a bit more with it. Like you had said before, like on our text, like what you thought about it, and
Yeah.
I kind of agree. What was it that you were saying?
Yeah. Okay. So the first thing I was saying is when Doctor Strange was giving America the pep talk.
Yeah.
So basically, it was established beforehand that America's powers would activate in moments of fear. It's how she lost her parents, even though it was like over a B, but still,
Yeah.
it's a child, so
I get
I don't
that.
blame her, and I get it. But just any moment of fear is whenever her thing would activate. Okay.
I like that idea though.
Yeah, it was a good idea,
Mm-hmm.
but then Strange comes with a pep talk and says, "You just need confidence and need to believe," basically, and she's like, all of a sudden, a master
Yeah.
at her powers.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
I had the same thought. I was like, wait, what? She's kind of got it?
Yeah.
Like, why? They should have found a way to use fear as, like, her main source. How does
Yeah.
she scare herself?
The fact that like they are about to die, Wanda is like about to just kill her by taking her power. I would feel like she would be scared enough, and then Strange could talk about how, hey, like you are scared right now,
Yeah.
and you need to like learn how to control yourself through that fear and like control it and like channel it into your powers. And I feel like she should have fought Wanda after that, but like have a little bit of struggle, and then slowly as the fight progresses, she slowly is better and better at it, and then she's able to take him to the spot where her kids were.
Right. I do like that. I like the way that they used the scare tactics on Wanda about
Yes.
like what she's doing to herself and her kids,
Yeah.
and about how like you just need to realize like you're not gonna get them. They're gone. Like you can't have them.
Yeah.
Which I like the way that they did that scene. Like
So,
it was
it
actually
was-
like somewhat emotional, kind of like, oh man, yeah.
I mean, the kid's acting was a little
A little iffy.
yeah, but they're kids, so
Yeah, it's kid actors. What do you expect?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other problems I had. I don't have too many problems. I like the fact that Wanda, spoiler alert, sacrifices herself.
yeah. Like at first I thought they were gonna. This is one of the reasons why I wasn't a huge fan of Wanda Vision at the end. Is she did all of this, and then just got to walk away. But what I liked about this movie is the movie kind of fixed that and basically was like, hey, she is actually still
Suffering.
still
over
suffering
this.
and still evil from it. So she never really like did anything. But my thing is, why didn't she just walk away and then just make like a new hex
Yeah.
away from everyone?
Yeah. Why did she, drop a whole tower on her?
Yeah.
Freaking destroyed the King Tower. 3 crowned him. I didn't, but yeah, that I don't have too many complaints about this movie though. I still think
Yeah.
it's probably I would say it is better than No Way Home. I will still stand by that. It is better than No Way Home.
Yeah, I feel like if you come into this movie and have not seen WandaVision, it is going to be so confusing.
Yeah,
for
you have to watch WandaVision first.
So, cuz
That's also another thing.
yeah.
But that's kind of like all Marvel movies now. Is you have to watch like everything else before, and now you get to watch the new
Yeah,
one.
that's why I really liked Moon Knight, cuz it was isolated.
Yeah.
And it felt so much just
Yeah.
it was like a fresh of breath air cuz you just didn't have to do your homework to understand it.
Yeah. But this isn't a Moon Knight review.
Yeah.
Oh
so,
well. Well, we could do one of those if we want, but I don't
yeah.
know.
But No, the end where she sacrificed herself. I didn't want her to just walk away like she did in Wanda Vision.
Yeah.
And, Monica giving that one line where it's just like, they'll never know what you sacrificed for them. Stupidest line ever, I
Yeah.
swear. But no, the fact she sacrificed herself was pretty nice. But let's be completely real, she's not dead.
No,
There's
there's
no way.
She's so powerful. They call her the destroyer of the universe so many times, whether that be in the movies or in the comics. She is not dead. There is no way. Yeah, that's another thing. How did she destroy the books in every universe?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
multiverse?
It was just kind of like there's no way that was the birthplace for every single Darkhold.
That there's no way. And how did she destroy every single Darkhold?
I-
She should have just destroyed her one.
Yeah, like
That doesn't make
the
any
thing is they
sense.
could have made like a scene or something. I don't know. Like for example, they could have done a thing to where right before she sacrificed herself, she does the dream walking thing, but like goes like universe to universe and just like makes the Wanda of that universe destroy the Darkhold
Yeah.
or something like that. Just a little thing to explain it, or just have her do a spell, something.
Yeah.
But she just kind of destroyed. Yeah, I feel like Strange. What they should have done instead was have her still sacrifice herself, and then the copy still stays that Strange has, and he just chunks it in like the portal
Yeah.
behind him or whatever, and gets rid of it. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
Other than that, I don't have any more other complaints. I do want to get to the pros though. We don't have too much longer, but
okay. Here, can I hit the post-credit scenes real quick?
yeah. Hit post credit real quick.
Okay. So the second post-credit with the hot dog man, that was funny. Obviously funny.
That was a good troll.
Okay,
That was
here's
a
the
good
thing
troll.
with the first post credit. The whole you caused a convergence or something like that. I like the way the movie ended, where Strange is just on the street and then he gets the third eye, because it's like shock value and it's really cool, and it's just like, oh, you have no clue what's gonna happen to him after this.
Mhm.
But then like credits later, then he's just fine and walking again, which I feel like they honestly kind of ruined that a little bit, and I feel like they should have just kept that first post credit scene out, or swap it for Strange getting the eye, because
Yeah.
it was better shock value, and then they just
Like I didn't
kinda-
understand. Like
yeah.
who even is that woman?
yeah,
What-
I don't know.
Who is she from? Like someone was telling me, like, is she from like Eternals or something?
I was about to say she just looks like someone from Eternals. And I'm
I was
sitting
like,
there just
what? Why
Yeah.
is that? Why is that here?
So,
But like, I think they should have taken the. I do like. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like the second post-credit scene with the hot dog guy, but I
Yeah.
honestly think they should have done the first post-credit scene as the eyeball, where he gets the third eyeball, and
Yeah.
it's like Strange. Strange gets stranger. But
yeah.
I think the second post-credit scene they should have done the person, because the second one is always usually that like what does this have to do with
I mean
anything?
the second one, the person could show up,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it'd be better if she kind of showed up and didn't interact with Strange. She just kind of showed up and it's like, Strange caused a convergence, I gotta go find him.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it ends, because but no yeah.
I don't
So,
know.
anyway, what did you like about the movie?
Likes, first of all, the fight scenes.
Yes.
Those were awesome, perfectly choreographed. I loved them, especially the my favorite fight scene out of all of them. Good Strange versus Bad Strange, Evil Strange.
Oh, with the
That-
music?
With the music.
That was sick.
I was watching it and I was like, this feels like Fantasia. Like,
Yeah.
this is awesome looking. I mean, it was a little weird, but it's Doctor Strange. You can get away with that.
Yeah.
Because you can be strange, and because it's Doctor Strange.
Another fight I thought was good, even though it was pretty brief, was the Captain Carter versus Wanda.
Oh,
I thought it was pretty good.
Yes.
So even though it was short, I'm not a huge fan of Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
I've made
no.
that very clear. I
Yes.
feel like she's kind of an arrogant character,
She
so I
is.
never really
I don't like
liked her
as
at
a
all.
character.
So,
Yeah,
but,
but
no. But Wanda throughout the movie was great. I like
yeah.
her going evil, and
Mhm.
even though this was more like her movie, I am okay with that because they
Mhm.
did it well.
They put a bunch of jump scares into it, which I
Yes.
liked. I liked that.
Oh, when she
they
like
actually
came
made
out
it a
of like
movie.
the mirror dimension, like all
Yes.
contorted and stuff, was
Oh, dude, I was like, oh, this is a different movie.
yeah.
I was like, oh man, yeah, she is not human anymore.
Yeah.
And then the scene with Professor X. She
Oh,
freaking
yes.
snaps his neck.
That was awesome. Just the whole aesthetic, like when he's
Mhm.
in her mind, was great.
Mm-hmm. I was like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really have too much else to say.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great movie. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah. No, I'd
Great
give it a
movie.
8 out of 10 too.
It's not the best. Well, I would consider it top 3
Yeah.
at least of best Marvel movies of all time.
Yeah, it's more of like it's a different feel. And
It's a different feel.
yeah, my thing is when it comes to Marvel stuff in the future, cuz like what I really liked about this movie is that kind of
But yeah.
kind of just left on a whole cliffhanger thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's kind of what they do with all of them. But I just feel like in the future they kind of need to do more like cliffhangers and less like teases for the next film. But
Yeah, I think they need to make another horror. So they need to make a horror themed.
I feel like they could do that with Blade.
They
Like the show.
absolutely could, and I feel like that might be what they'll do, and that
So.
this was sort of their test. But anyways, that was my opinion.
Mine too.
Yeah, your opinion. I
So.
thought it was great. You thought it was great. Anyways, thank you for listening, taking your time to listen. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.